listening to the Holy Bible 1-Year Challenge with Master Storyteller Michael Wood, featuring the easy-to-read version and used by permission from Bible League International. Enjoy the show!
Hello everyone, welcome to day 118. We are continuing in the book of Joshua, and it's all about dividing and conquering the land. All the people, now that the land is conquered, want their land. And God told Moses a long time ago how to divide the land once they get it. Well, here we are. The day is here, and people want their claims. Now, some of it is by drawing, just luck of the draw, and other people already had land that was given to them from previous agreements. And I think you'll find it interesting in Joshua chapter 14, when this guy named Caleb, who believed when no one else would believe in the God of Moses, 45 years ago, gets to cash in on his reward. And he's just glad God kept him alive long enough to cash in. And we're finishing the book of Luke. And as we end the book of Luke, we see Jesus appearing before his followers and making it as clear as day that he is the Messiah. He is Jesus. He is flesh and blood and not a ghost or an illusion or a figment of their imagination. But he's real. And just before he ascends into heaven, he gives his followers some final instructions. So pay attention, because you got to think the last words somebody says, especially Jesus, before he ascends into heaven, must be pretty important. So stay with us and refer to your show notes to follow along. If you enjoy the show, visit me at patreon.com/storymaster. You'll find the link in the description box below. By contributing as little as $1 per month, you will enable me to continue this ministry, and you'll get cool rewards too. Together, we're going to get through the Bible in 1 year. Let's get started. Joshua chapter 13. Land not yet taken. When Joshua was very old, the Lord said to him,
Joshua, you have grown old, but there is still much land for you to take control of. You must still take the land of the Philistines and the Geshurites. This includes the land that begins at the Shihor River on the east side of Egypt and reaches north to the border of Ekron, which belongs to the Canaanites. It also includes the area that belongs to the 5 Philistine rulers of Gaza, Ashdod, Ashkelon, Gath, and Ekron. You must also defeat the Avites who live south of the Canaanite land, and you must go north to take Mira, which the Sidonians control. From there you must go as far as Aphek on the Amorite border, and you still have to take the land of the Gebalites and all Lebanon east of Baal Gad, below Mount Hermon to Lebo Hamath. The people of Sidon are living in the hill country from Lebanon to Mesrephoth Maim, but I will force them out for the Israelites. Be sure to remember this land when you divide the land among the Israelites. Do this as I told you. Now, divide the land among the 9 tribes and the half-tribe of Manasseh.
Dividing the land. The tribes of Reuben, Gad, and the other half of the tribe of Manasseh had already received all their land. The Lord's servant Moses gave them the land east of the Jordan River. Their land started at Aroer by the Arnon ravine and continued to the town in the middle of the ravine, and it included the whole plain from Medeba to Dibon. All the towns that King Sihon of the Amorites ruled were in that land. He ruled in the city of Heshbon. The land continued to the area where the Ammonites lived. Also, the town of Gilead was in that land, and the area where the people of Geshur and Makkah lived was in that land. All of Mount Hermon and all of Bashan as far as Selecah was in that land. The whole kingdom of King Og of Bashan was in that land. Og, one of the last Rephaites, had once ruled in Ashtaroth and Edrei. Moses had defeated those people and had taken their land. But the Israelites did not force the people of Geshur and Makah to leave the land, so they still live among the Israelites today. The tribe of Levi is the only tribe that did not get any land. Instead, the Levites were given all the animals offered as gifts to the Lord, the God of Israel. That is what the Lord promised them. Moses had given each family group from the tribe of Reuben some land. This is the land they received. It was the land from Aroer near the Arnon ravine to the town of Medeba. This included the whole plain and the town in the middle of the ravine. The land continued to Heshbon. It included all the towns on the plain. Those towns were Dibon, Bamoth, Baal, Beth Baal Meon, Jahaz, Kedemoth, Mephath, Kiriathaim, Sibmah, Zareth Shahar on the hill in the valley, Beth Peor, the hills of Pisgah, and Beth Jeshemeth. So that land included all the towns on the plain, and all the area that King Sihon of the Amorites had ruled. He ruled in the town of Heshbon, but Moses had defeated him and the leaders of the Midianites. Those leaders were Evi, Rechem, Zur, Hur, and Reba. They all fought together with Sihon. They all lived in that country. The Israelites defeated Balaam, son of Beor. Balaam tried to use magic to tell the future. The Israelites killed many people during the fighting. The land that was given to Reuben stopped at the shore of the Jordan River. So the land that was given to the family groups of Reuben included all these towns that were listed with the villages around them. This is the land Moses gave to the tribe of Gad. He gave this land to each tribe. He gave them the land of Jazer, all the towns of Gilead, and half of the land of the Ammonites that went as far as Aroer near Rabbah. Their land included the area from Heshbon to Ramath Mizpah and Betonim, from Mahanaim to the land of Debir, the valley of Beth Haram, Beth Nimrah, Succoth, and Zephon, including the rest of the kingdom of King Sihon of Heshbon, along the Jordan, all the way up to Lake Galilee on the eastern side of the river. All this land is the land Moses gave the family groups of Gad. That land included all the towns that were listed. Moses gave that land to each family group. This is the land Moses gave to the families of the half-tribe of Manasseh. Beginning at Mahanaim, the land included all of Bashan, all the land ruled by King Og of Bashan, and all the towns of Jair in Bashan. In all, there were 60 cities. The land also included half of Gilead, Ashtaroth, and Edrei. Ashtaroth and Edrei were the cities where King Og had lived. All this land was given to the family of Machir, son of Manasseh. Half of all his sons got this land. All this land was given to the family of Machir, son of Manasseh. Half of all his sons got this land. Moses gave all this land to these tribes. He did this while the people were camped on the plains of Moab. This was across the Jordan River, east of Jericho. Moses did not give any land to the tribe of Levi. The Lord, God of Israel, promised that he himself would be the gift for the tribe of Levi. Joshua chapter 14. Eleazar the priest, Joshua son of Nun, and the leaders of all the tribes of Israel decided what land in Canaan to give to the people. The Lord had commanded Moses long ago how he wanted the people to choose their land. The people of the 9.5 tribes threw lots to decide which land they would get. Moses had already given the 2.5 tribes their land east of the Jordan River. The tribe of Levi did not receive any land like the other tribes. The descendants of Joseph had divided into 2 tribes, Manasseh and Ephraim. Each of these tribes received some land. The tribe of Levi was not given any land. They were given only some towns scattered throughout the other tribes and some fields around those towns for their animals. The Lord had told Moses how to divide the land among the tribes of Israel. the Israelites divided the land the way the Lord had commanded. Caleb gets his land. One day, some people from the tribe of Judah went to Joshua at Gilgal. One of them was Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, the Kenizzite. Caleb said to Joshua,
"You remember what the Lord said at Kadesh Barnea. The Lord was speaking to Moses, the man of God. The Lord was talking about you and me. The Lord's servant Moses sent me to look at the land where we were going. I was 40 years old at that time. When I came back, I told Moses what I thought about that land. The other men who went with me told the people things that made them afraid. But I really believed that the Lord would allow us to take that land. So that day Moses made a promise to me. He said, 'The land where you went will become your land. Your children will own that land forever. I will give you that land because you really believed in the Lord my God.' Now, the Lord has kept me alive for 45 more years, as he said he would. During that time, we all wandered in the desert. Now, here I am, 85 years old. I am still as strong today as I was the day Moses sent me out. I am as ready to fight as I was then. So, give me the hill country that the Lord promised me that day long ago. At that time, you heard that the strong Anakites lived there, and the cities were very big and well protected. But now, the Lord will be with me, and I will take that land just as the Lord said."
Joshua blessed Caleb, son of Jephunneh. Joshua gave him the city of Hebron as his own, and that city still belongs to the family of Caleb, son of Jephunneh, the Kenizzite. That land still belongs to his people because he trusted and obeyed the Lord, the God of Israel. In the past, that city was called Kiriath Arba. It was named for the greatest man among the Anakites, a man named Arba. After this, there was peace in the land. Luke chapter 24, verses 36 to 53. While the two followers were telling these things to the others, Jesus himself came and stood among them. He said to them, "Peace be with you." This surprised the followers. They were afraid. They thought they were seeing a ghost. But Jesus said, "Why are you troubled? Why do you doubt what you see? Look at my hands and my feet. It's really me. Touch me. You can see that I am not a ghost. Ghosts don't have flesh and bones, as you can see I have." As soon as Jesus said this, he showed them his hands and his feet. The followers were amazed and very, very happy to see that Jesus was alive. They still could not believe what they saw. He said to them, "Do you have any food here?" They gave him a piece of cooked fish. While the followers watched, he took the fish and ate it. Jesus said to them, "Remember when I was with you before? I said that everything written about me must happen. Everything written in the law of Moses, the books of the prophets, and the Psalms." Then Jesus explained the scriptures to them so that they could understand their true meaning. Jesus said to them, "It is written that the Messiah would be killed and rise from death on the third day. You saw these things happen. You are witnesses. And it is written that the people of all nations must be told to change and turn to God, which will bring them his forgiveness. You must start from Jerusalem and tell this message in my name. Remember that I will send you the one my Father promised. Stay in the city until you are given that power from heaven." Jesus led his followers out of Jerusalem almost to Bethany. He raised his hands and blessed his followers. While he was blessing them, he was separated from them and carried into heaven. They worshiped him and went back to Jerusalem very happy. They stayed at the temple all the time, praising God. Psalm chapter 52, for the music director. A Maskell of David written when Doeg the Edomite went to Saul and told him, David is in Ahimelech's house. You think you are so great, but why boast about the evil you do? God's faithful love protects me all the time. You make plans to hurt people. You use your tongue like a sharp razor, always making up lies. You love evil more than good. You love lies more than truth. Salah. You love to say things that confuse people. You are nothing but a liar, so God will ruin you forever. He will grab you and pull you from your home, like someone pulling up a plant by the roots. Salah. It will be a shock for good people who see this happen. When they laugh at you and say,
Look at what happened to this man who refused to depend on God. This fool trusted in his great wealth, and he thought that hurting others would make him stronger.
But I am safe in God's house, like a healthy olive tree. I trust in God's faithful love that never ends. God, I praise you forever for what you have done. Together with your faithful people, I will put my hope in you, because you are good. Thank you, everyone. That was day 118. Join us for day 119. The land for Judah is divided, and a woman named Aksa asks Caleb for a favor. And you'll hear about all the cities the tribe of Judah receives, and you'll hear about the land for Ephraim and Manasseh. And we will begin the fourth and final gospel, the book of John. And I will also be giving a detailed introduction to the book. We hope you enjoyed today's verses. Be sure to leave us a positive review and to share this podcast with your friends and family. Please join us for the next episode as we experience the Bible in 1 year.
Did you know we offer online courses in creative writing, literature, and web design? Visit us at storymaster.online to learn more.